Welcome back to a brand new Civ 6 or Civilization 6 video. Now, I'm going to be trying something a little different today. I'm going to be doing an unedited guide of the first 50 turns of a domination victory on deity. This is one of the worst possible starts because I didn't have any iron, I was playing a non-domination Civ, and I didn't even have a river nearby. So it was pretty bad, but I will be showing you guys how to win a domination victory in segments. So subscribe to not miss out on the future episodes and leave a like if you do enjoy. And yeah, let's start with the first 50 turns. Domination victory type of guide. Literally put it on deity. We did a random civ, so we do have Guitarsia. It is a Pangaea map, and holy crap, what an absolutely awful start. We could have gotten a better start if we started in my asshole at this point. But I think at this point, yeah, we're going to have to take it. There's no rivers nearby, so we're not going to have any sort of housing, which kind of does suck. But essentially, the goal of this guide is to set up and win a domination victory. I'm going to do the first 50 turns, and then I am going to do the next 50 turns, and then so on and so forth. At the very least, until we get to a stage where we can automatically win the game. But let's start off with what to look for when you're settling. I know I just settled in place, but a lot of the times, it's the same thing as just regular settling for a domination victory. Settle near a river where you can, and make sure you have some production nearby. And the thing is, look for either plains or grassland tiles with nothing on them, or hills tiles with nothing on them. Because hills tiles start with iron if there's nothing on them, and then plains start with horses. It's not guaranteed, obviously, but that is where they end up spawning. We do have a lot of hills nearby, so I'm like 90% sure we're going to have a source of iron. Looking at this right now, the best thing for a tech order, you do want to get either swordsman or horseman. I recommend swordsman on deity for sure. They are weaker and a little bit less mobile, I guess, but they can make use of battering rams, which is a lot better than having to go to catapults to help your horsemen against walls. And even catapults really aren't the best, because catapults could just die in 2 shots anyway. So I'd almost always recommend going ironworking. I think what we'll do right now, I don't think there's a reason for us to go for campus. That's a pretty good campus spot over there. But we will, I think for now, just beeline all the way to ironworking into masonry. And then production-wise, we're going to go Slinger, Warrior, Monument. The Slinger's to get the boost to Archery and a future Archer, and the Warrior is some guy we're going to eventually upgrade to a Swordsman. Let's continue moving. I do have the Palace upgrade mod. It's pretty damn cool, honestly. But let's keep moving right now. Check out my mods video to check out all the mods I am using. Nothing too crazy, they're all just quality of life. So we did get a governor appointment. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take Pingala in this scenario, just so we could get a little bit more science and culture. Let's keep moving, and if we get the second title, we could get like the science or culture boost or whatever. Now, culture-wise, I didn't talk about it, but you just want to beeline political philosophy. Like deadass, just do not pass go, don't collect anything else. Go military tradition if you're going for horsemen, but go oligarchy because the 4 combat strength for melee units is absolutely insane. So we'll do that. We do have a barb camp nearby. We're going to have to go bonk it a couple times. I'll try to get the kill with the archer. Let's start moving. It's just a spearman anyway, so he really shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world. Pingala's in the city. We're making a lot more science right now. The spearman did a lot of damage, but now he's going to pay for it, honestly. Let's hit next turn. He decides to move out of the encampment so I could come in and steal all the women and children. Pretty smart idea. There we go. There's the encampment destroyed. And I'm hoping we'd be able to kill him with the... Oh, nope, he killed me. Alright then, well, don't do that. Don't lose your slinger like that. I did it because I'm lacking in the brain cell department. Let's hit next turn. We do have another warrior coming in 4 turns, so I guess that's fine. Barbarians can't steal your capital city, so really don't worry about it. If it was not a capital city, then I'd be worried about it. But since it is, it doesn't really matter. Let's continue moving right now. He's going to keep attacking. There's Code of Laws. We'll go Discipline and Gut and Production. We already have a Pantheon. Now, Pantheon-wise, there are a number of choices you can go. I'm going to go Religious Settlements because Guitarsia is so fucking good at Religious Settlements. Holy crap. I just realized I get 2 faith from the coast. Go God of the Forge if you can't go Religious Settlements. I'm kind of you know what? I'll go Religious Settlements. I'm going to go Religious Settlements because my capital has no growth whatsoever. But a lot of the times you want to go God of the Forge or to get the free builder. We'll just go ahead and settle probably on either this march or that floodplains. There's the Vatican giving me more faith than I'll ever know what to do with. Let's move in through there. You're going to move. So what you want to do with your units is you want to explore as much as possible and try to find the nearest civilization, find out who he is, find out if you can or cannot take him out. I think I'm going to settle right on top of the pasture, actually. I think that's the best move. We'll get that 40 gold over there. We do have Antiti Navarro right beside us, so there is a civ nearby for sure. I think we're going to settle right here. Just so we can get all this production and a good food start. So there it is. We'll settle the city of Ternate. Just a really quick side note here. If you don't end up getting religious settlements, which is like 90% of the time, I would build a settler right after a monument, and then I'd build 2 slingers or warriors, depending on if I have iron or not, and then build my 3rd settler. But since we got religious settlements this game, we don't really need to focus on getting them out. I'm going to get a warrior here as well. 3 warriors should be more than enough for a swordsman rush. I will go after the city-states if I have to, but this really is just the first 50 turns. A lot of the times you're not going to start right beside somebody, so the first 50 turns is really just you building up. You do want to kill 3 barbarians. We already have 2. And then after that, you'll want to build an iron mine. I wouldn't recommend going writing first unless you have like an amazing campus location. Like this one is it's +3, but honestly, unless it's like +5 or 6, I'm insane, I wouldn't go writing. Because looking at it right now, it would take me 11 turns to get writing, in which I could finish bronze working. Now, and it's going to take another like 10 turns to get the campus. Is the 10 turns from the campus, and that's 21 turns wasted. So, like, I'd be, like, almost finished building the campus, and would that be enough to get an earlier ironworking and masonry? I'm going to say no, especially if you could get both of these boosted. I can get a quarry, so it's not the hardest thing in the world. I just need a builder right now, which we'll get after the monument. Let's keep moving. There's a recon unit that's kind of nice, I guess. We could keep some of these units home, probably. We do have a lot of tribal villages, though. There is some tundra up there. I think I'll go after these city-states. Usually you don't want to go after city-states unless they're useless. Vatican is useless to us. Antananarivo isn't useless to us, but I think that's a natural wonder nearby, so I'm going to have to go and yank that. Going to take it off their corpse, probably. Let's see. That's not. Alright, then they get to live, probably. There's 20 faith. The one game where I don't need faith, I just get every faith pantheon in sight. In any case, there is Kublai Khan. Now, I don't know where his capital is, but Kublai Khan is a good... When you meet somebody, a potential victim, you do want to just search them up if you don't know what they do. So let's do that right now. He is Kublai Khan China, and he's China, right? He is. And he's absolutely useless in defense, I mean. He doesn't have anything that would help him defend against anybody. Looking at China right now, yeah, he doesn't have anything. The Crouching Tiger's going to take way too long to come online. But that's good. He's going to be a great first victim if we can find out where he is. Now, can I send a delegation to him? I highly doubt it. I should have done that turn 1. Okay, he doesn't need my leftovers. He's got horse milk and shit. Okay, I guess. We're going to get a builder so we can immediately get ironworking afterwards. Now, I'm assuming there's iron nearby because of all the hills, but if there isn't, we're going to have to switch over to a settler. Let's keep moving right now. Again, the goal is to just find our closest neighbor and take him out, probably. Although it is probably going to be better as we meet Gazargamu, a militaristic city-state, for us to take out one of these city-states first. So let's get a monument in there to get political philosophy faster. We'll hit next turn. Their barb camp spawned up there. Doesn't really matter to me. It's not near me. There's the free builder unit, so I'm immediately going to go for the settler. And I'm hoping there's iron up there, but I don't know if there is. He should be up here somewhere because he did meet Antananarivo first, but he didn't meet Gazargamu at all. Nobody did, in fact. This is kind of a problem. No one's starting nearby at all, and we don't have any iron whatsoever nearby. Are you? Wow. This is... Okay, we have iron near the Vatican, so we're going to have to take it off their body. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to go masonry, and then we're immediately just going to go for the Vatican. So in this situation where you are kind of boned pretty much, the best thing to do is to just get... Okay, we're going to think... I think right now we're going to go archery into masonry, and then use archers to take out someone like the Vatican. So let's keep going. We have 3 warriors right now. I'm going to save up money so we can immediately get swordsmen afterwards. But what you want to do is, if you have no iron nearby and you're as unlucky as I am, you really just want to see if you could take out someone like the Vatican. Let's stay fortified. There's no need for me to get a great general right now, because even if I do, I'm not going to be able to use him until I get swordsman. Let's move over there. Let's move. We'll even move. Actually, I'll send the scout towards auto exploring. So we're at about turn 32 right now. We don't have any iron, so that kind of screwed with us a little bit. Let's go ahead and get a farm over there to help with growth. But we do have iron near the Vatican, so we are going to attack them. Save up as much money as you possibly can so we can immediately upgrade into swordsman. And once we upgrade them into swordsman, we should be able to immediately go after someone like Kublai Khan, as long as we find him somewhere nearby. Now, I am kind of tempted to attack the Vatican right now, just so I can kill some of their units. In any case, I am just going to spam out slingers for right now, and I'm going to send them to turn 8, just so I can prepare to upgrade them into archers. I'll probably buy that amber tile to chop out an archer or 2. Yeah, we're not going to be able to kill a unit with a slinger before the time ends. So let's keep going. We'll try to take out this encampment, I think. Yeah, they're going to take him out anyway. That's fine, but there is craftsmanship. Let's next turn it right now. You do also, in the civic tree, want to get stuff like craftsmanship. I completely forgot about. So you can plug in and get the bonuses towards building melee and ranged units. I'm just going to do it because I kind of messed up. I want to show you guys. Go a Gouge if you are doing that, and it would help you build your units a lot faster than normal. So we'll move in through there. They did end up taking the encampment. Stay fortified, and we will hit the next turn. We're getting archery in 6 turns anyway. You can stay over there, and we're going to continue building archers for sure. You're going to go there and prepare there. You're going to go there and wait to upgrade. Archers do decent against, like, the Vatican, for example. You know, against city-states that don't have walls. I'm just going to declare war right now. I'm going to declare war because their units are very weak right now, and I could take out a couple of them. So we'll attack you, we'll move you up there, and then we'll move you back to not get attacked. And here now, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get the amber. And I think we're going to trade it away immediately for gold. Good. You're going to skip your turn right now. We'll wait till we get archers. And there is Kublai Khan. He's very far away from us, although he will probably try to come nearby. Let's stay fortified over there like that. You're going to get yourself a slinger that'll turn into an archer. You'll stay fortified. We just did that so we could take out their units as we meet Montezuma. Now, if you meet somebody like Montezuma, do not attack him, all right? His Jaguar warriors will eat you. Like literally sacrificial captive eat you, all right? That's what's going to happen. We're going to keep you there and prepare to upgrade the archers. This guy's going to back out just so I'm hoping I'd be able to bait some of these guys. Good. There's early empire. The only thing you'd like is colonization. But since we're still building military, I'd like the extra production. I'm going to go connoisseur. Go connoisseur first because we do need to get political philosophy as soon as we possibly can. Next turn, we'll be able to upgrade all our dudes into archers. Now, you could see here, my warrior took 29 damage. He has 41 health, so he should be able to survive another attack. Make sure you don't lose your units. We have a gold surplus, we'll upgrade. If you lose your units, you are pretty much screwed because the promotions you get are insane. Like, +7 combat strength is not to be taken lightly. Like, that's a literal giant amount. So 25 damage, you're at 26 health. I'm going to attack you like that, and since there's no one nearby, I'm going to finish you off with the minor victory. If it says minor victory, you can finish him off. If it says defeat, you're going to lose. We'll auto-explore with the scout, but the Vatican did get an iron mine, which is really, really great for us. You're going to fortify, and we're immediately going to promote you to battle cry as well. Although Tortoise is another really good option as we move the archers in. Tortoise is a really great option, and we're going to go the encampment, actually, because it helps you defend against city attacks. Encampments are good for getting great generals, no doubt about it, as you're going to do that, and we'll just stay healing a little bit. Let's start moving up the units. We do want to, if we move up there, I'm going to wait a little while. I'm going to wait till I have reinforcements. It's turn 47, so the first 50 turns is almost over anyways. Okay, we're going to keep these guys fortified for now. Move in all your ranged units at the same time for the most part so that you can immediately move in and attack with, like, all of them. Or in this case, excuse me, just attack in general. There's a classical era So what I'm going to do really quickly, as it is turn 49, we get state workforce. I'm going to go conscription. We don't need Agouge anymore. And I think instead right here, or here in fact, in turn 8, we're going to get a battering ram. And then we're going to move in the units. We're going to go free inquiry right now. And then I'm going to start moving in my melee units. And we're going to wipe this guy off the face of the planet because I am that guy. And then we're going to go ironworking next. And then after that, with Pingala, we're going to go researcher to get more science. We'll hit next turn. They don't do a lot of damage. The damage a city does depends on their strongest ranged unit, and if they don't have one, it'll do almost nothing to you. Let's start moving in the forces. Good, good. We'll move you in. You stay skip, skip. It's turn 50 right now. You know what? I think I'm going to end it right there. So what we did in the beginning stages is we went for ironworking, immediately beeline for swordsmen, because that's what you should be doing, and battering rams. But since we didn't have a source of iron nearby at all, like this right here was the absolute worst possible start I could ever make it. I did a random civ and ended up getting Guitarja because I didn't want a unique unit early on, and I didn't have iron early on, and I didn't even have a river early on. Like, my capital is struggling. So on deity, this is probably one of the worst starts you could have ever asked for. Now, just as a sneak peek for the next video that's going to come out within the week, is we're going to wipe out Vatican, probably take out Antananarivo for the iron, upgrade all my warriors to swordsmen, and then I think it might be a little too late to go after China. It depends on what turn it is. I might just get Montezuma to Big Mac strat, which is where I'm the bottom bun, he's the top bun, and we double penetrate China, take their cities, and then immediately move towards Montezuma. But if we aren't able to go to Montezuma, we'll just set up for future conflicts, which we'll get all into that in the next video. If you do enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe to not miss out on the second part. This is only part 1, being the first 50 turns. We got our archers, we got our warriors, gonna be swordsmen, we're getting the encampment, almost at political philosophy, and almost have a battering ram, so we are very much set up for early game success. And yeah, without further ado, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.